money inspirACTION. Today I'm quite chilled out. Reading is my new thing, and it's obviously not the first time I've ever read a book, but it is the first time that I am making a commitment to read every single day. Because I don't know about you, how much you read, but something interesting has happened with my personal reading habits is that as a child I used to read so much. In fact, it was actually one of my favourite things to do, and I would read tons of things, like even old books and sort of classic literature. I was really geeky and I would read all of that, and I'd actually come to where I'm sitting here making this video and with my family on summer holidays, and I would read a book every single day. I'd come here with like 15 to 20 books in my little backpack and my suitcase as a child. But what happened is that I went to university, and I thought, I love reading, I love writing, I'll study literature. So I studied French literature, English literature, and what happened is that I started to hate reading. And I don't know if you've ever had that happen when you do something that you loved and then you made it into you studied it, or you made it into a job. What happened is I had to read so many books every single week and do so much work with the books that it just became a chore, and that was quite a few years ago, but it sort of stuck around. And I've recently, a few months ago, I joined the Empower Network, a blogging platform. You've probably heard me talk about that. And it's actually not just a blogging platform, it's also a lot about personal development. And they have these things called the core commitments, which you don't have to commit to them, but it's like a commitment to yourself that you're going to really do everything you can to move as fast as you can. And one of the commitments is to read every day. And one of the guys who started Empower is a huge reader. So I saw him talking, and he said he'd read like 9 books in the past 10 days. And I was like, I used to do that. Why did I stop? And I remembered this thing with going to university and reading about 8,000 books in 3 years. So I have pledged today to myself, and I'm making this public on video, that I'm going to get back into that habit. I have been reading more and more, but it's not been a daily thing yet, if I'm totally honest. And the weird thing is that when I pick up a book and I sit down, I love to read, and maybe you can emphasize with that as well. Sorry, I just saw my dog run off. Let me just show you as well where I am. This is where I'm reading. There's Chico. If you can see him, it's so sunny, getting very excited. I'm underneath a huge, beautiful tree, and this is actually the tree that I used to come and read under a lot of the time when I came here as a child. So it's pretty special to be back. And behind the tree that's the castle of Bader, the village I'm staying in. And the village is just under it. So I'm in the garden right now. Well, there's actually 2 gardens, but this is the one that gets the sun. The other one's quite shady. And Chico has found something that's extremely exciting to him. Probably involves food. Or a small animal that can be hunted. So, I'm reading The Millionaire Next Door, which I'm not quite sure how I even got it. I just seemed to order it from Amazon one day, and it's about the habits of America's wealthy. It's written by academics who themselves aren't wealthy, which is quite funny. If you've read Think and Grow Rich, there's a chapter in there on specialized knowledge, and these guys reminded me of that. You don't just want to be knowledgeable, you could be knowledgeable and have money. So I'm going off on a tangent. That's what I wanted to share with you, is that I actually have a timer on my phone to make sure that I do at least half an hour, and I read half an hour, and I'm going to be doing this every single day. And I'm quite a consistent person. You might have noticed if you've seen my other videos, when I really commit to doing something, I really commit to it. So that's what's happening today. I am officially a newly born bookworm. So maybe this will inspire you to read. If it does, tell me. Comment below and like this video, and share it with your friends that studied literature and hated it now, because maybe it'll help them realize that that's why they didn't like reading anymore, and it might make it easier for them to pick up a book again, like it has for me. So, see you, have a great day, bye!